Hey Terrier Nation, Ari Ross alongside Director of Volleyball Operations and Head Men's Volleyball Coach Brittany Dye. Britt, thanks for joining me today on Hiram College Network.
Ari. Thank you.
So as we get set for the 2020 men's volleyball season, the third season in the history of Hiram Terriers men's volleyball, how have the first few weeks of practice gone? You guys got here a couple weeks on campus. How's it been so far?
We have been here exactly 7 days. We've had a couple two-a-days last week, and it has been very good. The guys are working really hard. We made some adjustments, and overall team morale is very good. I think their confidence is up, so I couldn't have asked for a better first week.
Year 3 of the program started just a couple years ago. Second year in the Allegheny Mountain Collegiate Conference.
Yes.
It's an experienced team, 7 juniors, 5 sophomores. What are your team goals for this season, and what do you see as the next steps heading into year 3 of this program?
Well, it's certainly an exciting time. I think the first 2 years we were really building a program. I think the previous coach, Kyle Mars, did a great job of laying a foundation, and hopefully I get to harvest those fruits of his labor, I guess. We're looking to have a really big year, but we don't have any long-term goals. I think the key for this team is taking it match by match, day by day. And we're just looking to measure our excellence from our own bar, from our own side of the net, rather than comparing us and comparing the score. Because when we get caught up doing that, I think that's when we lose our confidence. So that's the plan this year.
I like to hear that. Always got to take it day by day, match by match.
That's right.
I like to see that. We mentioned, of course, that you have 7 juniors, 5 sophomores, a lot of experience returning. Who should we sort of watch out for, potentially make the next step, potentially earn some all-conference honors, and maybe really we'll see them sort of really grow on the court this year?
Yeah, I think the first name that comes to mind is Tom Supan. He's a sophomore. As a freshman, he had a great year, but he was still a freshman, right? So we had some freshman years. I think he has grown and matured a lot, and the difference between his freshman and sophomore year will hopefully be a big jump. So we will lean on him a lot offensively. I think Andrew Gard brings a lot of experience from the middle position. He's a great block and also a great offensive tool. And I think I think we have 14 guys on the roster that are all capable of being part of the starting 6. So we're going to use everyone. We're going to call on everyone at some point. There's not a huge gap in talent between our starters and non-starters. And that's exciting. That means we're in the right direction.
See a lot of depth, and of course some of that depth is going to be your 2 incoming freshmen, Ben Mosley, Josh Jones. What can we expect from them in their first year here at Hiram?
Ben and Josh are a delight to have on the team. They fit in very well. They're both very goofy, just like the rest of the guys. Josh will provide us depth as a pin hitter, so we'll use him on the outside and the right side. He's done a great job offensively. He just has to learn our defensive system a little bit, but he'll catch up. And Ben is a libero, so we will look for him to compete for that libero starting position. We just had an inter-squad scrimmage last night, and every set we mixed up the teams, and the only person to go undefeated was Ben Mosley. So watch out for Ben. He's great.
You'll be sure to watch out for Ben.
Yes.
Hopefully he plays a lot, and hopefully you guys go undefeated in those games.
Yeah.
Of course, you do open the season this Friday night versus St. Norbert, a tri-match. St. Norbert, St. Vincent are coming into town. What's the mood of the team like ahead of their season opener?
We are feeling confident. We are in a very good place. I think the soreness is just starting to wear off. You know, the first week back, especially after Christmas and New Year's when they were sitting around eating cookies, they were a little bit sore last week, but that's wearing off. We're in a really good place. I think they're confident going into this weekend, and we have parents coming in. Hopefully a lot of the student body will come out and support Go Terriers. So they're excited. They're excited to show what they've been working at.
So you like to hear, and last question, the season will be a success if, fill in the blank.
This is hard. The season will be a success if we reach our potential. And I'm not sure what that means with wins and losses. I know it will be an improvement upon last year, but I think the key is just reaching our potential and keeping our confidence all season long. I think they struggled with that the last 2 years. So if we can remain confident and trust in each other, it'll be a successful year.
Well, thanks for joining me, Britt. We're excited to see you guys
Thank you.
in action on Friday, January 17th, this Friday, 6 o'clock versus St. Norbert, and then at 12 and 2, finishing up the tri-match on Saturday. The 2 o'clock match is versus St. Vincent. The 12 p.m. will be the neutral site match. Thanks again for joining me on the Hiram College Network, Britt.
Thank you.
As always, you can follow the Terriers on Instagram and Twitter at Hiram_athletics, on Facebook at Hiram College Athletics, And be sure to check out our website, www.hiramterriers.com. Once again, for Brittany Dye, I'm Ari Ross. Thanks for tuning in, and come out this Friday to the home opener for men's volleyball. Go Terriers.
Go Terriers.